y'all. Welcome back. Get on in here, get on in here, get on in here. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for us to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. But first, I want to say, if you're new to my page, I said welcome. Fix you something to eat, pull up to the table, and let's talk a while. And if you return, I say thank you for your support. So we're going to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. It's still a whole lot going on in these YouTube and Huntsville streets. It's muddy in the water somewhat, but we're going to say grace. I'm going to get into the menu, and then we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to go ahead on and talk about some stuff and see what's going on, okay? Gracious Lord, I truly thank you for this food I'm about to receive to nourish my body and to feed my soul for Christ's sake. Amen. All right, so let me tell you what's on the menu. I have a crawfish boil. I have crawfish. I have all the sides. I have the corn, the eggs, the sausage, and the potatoes. We're going to get into this. Now, what's going on in Huntsville? First, let me tell y'all about these crawfish. I haven't had crawfish in so long, but it seems like it's so many people coming across my page. And that's what they've been eating, crawfish. And it's been looking good. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I haven't had it in a while. I'm due. Always got to suck the head. But let's talk about what's going on in these Huntsville streets. You know what? It's so much going on till it's muddy in the waters, you know? And I'm having a hard time watching. I don't even know where to start. Well, we're going to start where it opened up at. It opened up with Mel doing her property preservation. I agree with all that. You know, I love seeing her in her element. I love her doing her thing. I like her being back on her feet. And I like her actually being active, doing what she loved, you know, what she started out doing. I think that's cool. I also like the fact that she brought Kimmy out. Trying to get Kimmy back in the game. You know, Kimmy done been down for a little bit. She's going through whatever it is she's going through. And she trying to help her connect with people that they can utilize each other's services. I like the way they put each other on like that. Hot. Something went down the wrong way. But anyway, property preservation. They was talking. Who else we going to talk about? Tisha and Kiki, they talking in the car. They was headed to a game or something. I wasn't interested in that because she talking about Tiffany and talking about her marriage. I think that's Tisha and Marceau's only storyline. Somebody always talking about their marriage. But anyway. And we know, like with Kim and Maurice, they ain't really have nothing going on. They having issues with Monster not listening to Kimmy. That's nothing new. And what else we gonna talk about? Oh, Tiffany did invite Stormy out for coffee, so they can recap what all went down or how they felt about the upscale event. How about Sheree? And it looked like Tiffany was excited to try to tell that, yeah, I agree with Sheree. But then, I don't know. I think Stormy was real controlled with what she was saying. I guess she figured out she don't know what Tiffany was thinking or whatnot. But I don't know. That conversation seemed surface level to me. Yeah, so I think that conversation with them was kind of surface level. But what I need Tiffany to understand, Stormy is not your friend. Stormy for the street. She ain't your friend, honey. Now, at the upscale party, Tiffany did go in on Sheree. Sheree. I ain't gonna say go in. She just asking her questions because she wanted to know. I think that those may have been questions somebody else would have wanted to know, but I don't know. Tiffany beat them to the punch. But then we get to the meetup with Martell and Marceau. Y'all, I was so disappointed in the way that conversation went. I didn't know how Tiffany would end up meeting with Marceau and Martell at the same time, you know. But, you know, come to find out, Martell and Tiffany, they was going to be working on a project together in Selma, Alabama. And he wanted to run some things by her, or, you know, they brainstorm, nitpick, whatever they do. But Marceau was there at the table. He did more talking than Martell. Now, granted, there was some things that Tiffany should and should not have done while talking to Sheree, but who is Marceau to be commenting on? They were literally attacking that woman. Double team, tag team, however you want to call it. There was no way that woman should have been in the midst of those two men with them going at her the way they were. Especially Marceau. Marceau, you dead wrong. You dead to the dead wrong. Tisha, go get your husband. He messed with somebody else's marriage. Get your husband. I just don't see how. I don't know if the disappointment is bigger that those two men did that, or production actually shot it. Production actually aired it. Production actually edited it. Okay? So they knew what they was showing. They knew what they was doing. They saw it before us. They could have hid that. They didn't think that some women would look at that and be in awe. Like, no, y'all didn't do that. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's getting hard to watch. Because, you know, all of the stuff that's going on outside of the show. With the same characters. But because it's a lot. It is a lot. Ugh. There's a lot going on. They don't know how to stay off social media. So all the stuff that we don't even have a clue is being aired out on YouTube. And I just don't get it. And what it's doing is making me think. Now, I have joined in with those who, you know, doing a blackout. I agree with it. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like how production's moving. So, I would participate in the blackout. For me, it's more of a soft blackout. And what I mean by a soft blackout is that I'm not watching it when it airs. I watch it the next day. I don't want to be in the number that counts. You get what I'm saying? I want to see their numbers drop. Because somebody need to do something. I mean, to think of what's all going on to where it's getting now criminal. You got somebody talking about releasing tape, revenge, whatever. I'm not going to go into the detail because I don't know who all watching this. I don't know about nobody's kids. I ain't trying to plant no ideas in nobody's head. But to think, you know, somebody who she cared for, somebody she married, and you want to do that to her just to get back at them. And then to think possibly the whole cast knew. Nobody said nothing. Even if they did not know, if the cast did not know originally, which I think they do. And I'm going to tell you why. Carson Blue, who was at the tea party, knew. If she knew what she's doing Tisha hair for the reunion, Tisha know too. And I wouldn't expect Tisha to tell it. Because Tisha want to get at her. But it's one of those things. With Tisha, I'm like, you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. So why would you do that with somebody else? And that was probably under the direction of Marceau. He probably told her, don't say nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with you. They ain't none of your business. Blah, 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 blah. And she never claimed Mel as a friend. Anyway, we don't like them. She done said, I don't know. But I just think that it's horrible. And then now for me to see two men going at a pregnant woman over a conversation with somebody. Tiffany ain't steal no money. She ain't sleep with none of their wives. She didn't do nothing to physically harm them. And yet this is what y'all do. I just don't see why it took two men. And I don't know why either one of them couldn't see it. They wouldn't want nobody to do their wives like that. You know, that would have been an issue. A big, big issue. But just I say, it's a little disheartening. Production captured it and aired it. So, y'all tell me about what y'all think of the blackout. Just like I said, I'm not doing a solid blackout. And I think the only reason why I'm not doing a solid blackout because I really want to see how all this play out. There's a piece of me, something way in the back of my mind, want to see those get their just desserts, if you know what I mean. I ain't going to call no name, but I'm quite sure those who were interested in the show know who we waiting for karma to come back and bite. Because it's already started. But they're not talking about it. And that's something I don't like either. Like, let's talk about the Scars. They got the storyline. How many lawsuits they got out on them? Good question. Let's talk about Stormy. How many lawsuits she got out on her? How about her being cited by the health department? Let's talk about it. You know, look, let's talk about Kiki. Why your husband only show up for the events? He's not even in the intro. but we know you're married. Why he's not a part of the show? It's a whole bunch of stuff they could be talking about other than trying to attack Mel. I promise y'all, to me, something ain't right. And just like I say, I think I'm sticking around because I want to see them get their just desserts. I want to see Karma come back. I want Karma to look all of them in the face. Y'all, it's hard. It's hard trying to watch it, you know. Just like I said, rumor even have it that Mel may be planning her exit. And if she is, baby, go. Them folks ain't your friends. They don't care. Leave and see what the show becomes then. You gonna be all right. But I won't continue to let them mistreat me, my mama, my children, my family. Oh, this tail don't want to come out. Here we go. I won't continue to do so. I want to go. She deserved better. Oh, speaking of Mel, I'm going to tell you something else I can appreciate. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but Mel's been handling business. And what I mean by that, she's not been as laid back and as quiet as she has been. I can tell that she's done enough healing to where, you know, she's reclaiming herself now. And it all started, if you think about it, go back to the spa day when Tiffany was trying to be a little shady and was trying to talk about Kiki and she wouldn't do it, right? And Tiffany was like, oh, are you deflecting? She was like, no, I'm enjoying this piece. Meaning, I'm going to let you have this by yourself. You ain't finna pull me in this mess with you. You get what I'm saying? Or how Storm and Mama was coming at her to me, I don't like the way you do things. You didn't. She's like, well, I apologize if my tweet offended you. Even down to the skating rink party. Tell Martell, look, don't make me call the police and have you removed, okay? And I'm going to tell you, now, this is what's not being shown. She's showing the receipts of saying the production knew that he was not invited, but they left him a parking spot. You get what I'm saying? And actually captured that, you know, and aired it as if that would be cute. She said that they intentionally cut out her mom, you know, from the shots, and one of her daughters, you know, just going on. I like that she's not being as quiet as she once was. I like that she is beginning to actually stand up. You know, just like I said, she's done gone through some things to where she's, in my mind, I'm thinking she's like, enough is enough. It is what it is. If I'm going to do this, I might as well do this. I'm not going to let these people keep running over me. I'm not going to let them keep pushing these false narratives on me. Y'all want to talk about me? Let me give you something to talk about, okay? Because I was trying to play nice. Y'all don't like nice. Y'all don't identify with nice. So, but that's what I'm noticing. So, you know, I'm, just like I say, what's going on outside making me wonder, you know, how bad it is. But I can only imagine going to work with people who you know don't like you. Who are actually plotting your downfall to the point of something criminal. Yeah, baby, get on that. You did well. Whatever else you choose to do, you will succeed. I say go. Let them have it. It's not worth it. It's not worth your sanity. It's not worth your peace. That's what I was saying. Baby, you could do better without them. And if they could do better without you, then let them. Look at that. Y'all, I don't know what's going to come of this. If this her last season, I say let it be. Go out with a bang, baby. That's all. Well, I'm going to finish eating, but I want to say thank y'all for having dinner with me. I enjoyed my crawfish, too. My mouth burning a little bit, though. So what I would like to do, I would like to invite you to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you're new to my channel, you're welcome back every time. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment so we can talk about this thing. If I'm wrong, help me out. Talk me through it. I need some help right now because there's a lot going on. And if you're returning to my channel like always, I always appreciate your support. And don't forget to click like and comment on this video. Share it with a friend as well. And I want to say thank you once again. So I'm going to finish eating. And I'll see y'all next week. What is this, episode 8? What they normally have 10 before the reunion? It's counting down. Y'all have a good night.